The NFL playoffs are in full swing, and since the wild card round is officially over, that means we've reached the highly anticipated divisional round. Only 8 teams remain, and the intensity promises to bring unforgettable matchups as every team fights for their spot in the conference championship games. In this video, we will predict the outcome of every game and discuss which team will live to fight another week. Make sure to watch till the end to hear all my thoughts, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more sports content just like this. Without further ado, let's begin. For our first matchup, we have the Houston Texans versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and to almost nobody's surprise, I have the Chiefs taking this one. Although Houston played a fantastic game last week against the Chargers, Kansas City is a whole other ballpark. I mean, they are the defending back-to-back champions for a reason. Mahomes always elevates his game come playoff time. They have offensive weapons like Kelsey, Hopkins, and Worthy. Frankly, Houston would need a legacy game from Stroud, and just their whole team in general, to be honest. I don't see that happening, which is why I think the Chiefs will win this game. Next up, we have the Lions versus the Commanders. I do see this game being very close, but ultimately, I think the Lions will win. They have been playing absolutely fantastic this season, and they're getting David Montgomery back for this game. Daniels had an incredible game last week against Tampa, and I do think he will play great again this week. However, I don't see that being enough for the Commanders to win. This will be a high-scoring game and will ultimately result in the Lions winning. For our first game on Sunday, we have the Rams versus the Eagles. Both teams came off pretty dominant wins last week, but I see Philadelphia taking this one. The key to the Rams' victory last week against the Vikings was their ability to put pressure on Sam Darnold, resulting in him being sacked 9 times. Considering the Eagles' offensive line and the shiftiness of Jalen Hurts, I don't see that being the case again this week. Additionally, the Eagles' defense was able to pick off Jordan Love 3 times last week. There's no reason to believe they can't do the same to Stafford as well. Philadelphia was able to beat Green Bay last week, with A.J. Brown only catching the ball 1 time for 10 yards. They are going to target him more this week, and if he gets going, this game is as good as gone for the Rams. I think the Eagles simply have too many dynamic players for the Rams to handle, which will result in Philadelphia winning this game. Finally, we have, in my opinion, the matchup of the playoffs. Bills versus Ravens, Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen. Ultimately, I think the Ravens will take this one. Now, at the time of this recording, Zay Flowers is still doubtful for Sunday's game. If he does end up missing it, the Ravens will need to rely on their other receivers to win them this game. Players like Rashad Bateman and Mark Andrews really need to step up. Additionally, Derrick Henry needs to have another game like last week to help the Ravens win. Ultimately, I think this game will come down to whose defense performs when it matters most. Which team can get a clutch stop or a clutch play in a big moment. While I would consider Josh Allen to be a more clutch player than Lamar Jackson, as we've seen over the past few playoff runs for the Bills, they have failed in big moments. This will be an extremely entertaining and close game, but I think it will end in the Ravens coming out victorious. So that does it for this video. If you're new to the channel and you've liked what you've seen, please be sure to subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications so you know whenever I upload. Also, be sure to leave a comment telling me if you agree with my predictions or not. I appreciate you all taking time out of your day to watch my videos, and hopefully I will see you all again very soon.